Hello everyone. Today, we will be studying section 4.6, the current development of major central bank digital currencies, from the course Development of Digital Currencies. As global competition in digital finance intensifies, the major economies of Europe and the United States are accelerating the implementation of legal digital currency strategies. This lesson focuses on the core progress, design differences, and practical challenges of CBDCs in Europe and the United States, revealing their potential impact on the international monetary landscape. This lesson will cover 5 aspects: the European Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, the Bank of Canada, and the comparative analysis of the global landscape and development trends. By the end of this session, you will be able to 1. Summarize the core features and development stages of major CBDC projects in Europe and North America. 2. Identify strategic differences among economies in terms of privacy, protection, and technological pathways. 3. Understand the complementary value of wholesale and retail CBDCs. 4. Anticipate the key variables shaping cross-border competition in digital currencies. Students, let us first learn about the European Central Bank, the design of the digital euro, and the balance of privacy. 1. Strategic positioning. The digital euro is explicitly defined as a digital complement to cash. Its primary mission is to ensure the foundational role of public money in digital payments while mitigating the challenges posed by cryptocurrencies and privately issued stablecoins. 2. Privacy protection mechanism. In privacy protection mechanism, the ECB adopts a tiered privacy framework. Small value transactions, for example, under 100 euros, are allowed to remain fully anonymous. Large value transactions must undergo anti-money laundering (AML) identity verification. A data separation architecture is employed to safeguard sensitive information. Payment data are encrypted and stored by the central bank. Commercial banks only manage basic account information. On the legal front, the proposed Digital Euro Act aims to prohibit the central bank from commercializing personal payment data, ensuring strict privacy protection. 3. Operational challenges. Of course, the digital euro also faces operational challenges. There is a risk of weakening the intermediary role of banks. If users massively convert their deposits into digital euros, it could squeeze banks' lending capacity. The dual offline payment technology is still under testing, requiring a balance between the convenience of hardware wallets and the risk of counterfeiting or fraud. At present, the Digital Euro project entered the preparation phase in October 2023, with a decision on whether to officially launch expected after 2025. Next, let's shift our focus to the Federal Reserve. 1. Policy orientation. The Federal Reserve adheres to a not in a hurry to lead principle, emphasizing that CBDCs must meet 4 key standards: protecting privacy, maintaining financial stability, combating illicit finance, and achieving broad financial inclusion. It has clearly stated that a retail digital dollar would require authorization from Congress and the formation of broad social consensus. 2. Priority on wholesale CBDC. Regarding wholesale CBDCs, Project Hamilton, developed in collaboration with MIT, is a high-performance settlement system with a tested throughput of 1.7 million transactions per second, focusing on large-value interbank settlements. In addition, the Regulated Liability Network, OLN, is being tested to explore the interoperability of commercial bank digital liability certificates. 3. Retail CBDC debate. For retail CBDCs, the debate centers on account control and the legislative deadlock over privacy. Congress has proposed banning the central bank from directly managing personal accounts, while the two parties remain fundamentally divided on whether the government should have the ability to trace transactions. Currently, the retail digital dollar is still in the research phase, while wholesale CBDC technology reserves are largely ready. Now, let's turn to the Bank of England, whose digital pound project adopts an innovative platform-based model. 1. Infrastructure architecture. The system uses a core ledger plus third-party providers approach. At the central bank level, only a minimal core ledger is maintained, which records CBDC ownership and the total amount in circulation. Private institutions are authorized to develop wallet applications and offer value-added services such as payments and wealth management. 2. Programmable payment pilots. The Bank of England has tested programmable payments using smart contracts, restricting spending to specific categories like food and education. They have also experimented with automated fund allocation and conditional payments in supply chain finance using CBDC. 3. Risk management framework. A personal holding limit £3,000 to £10,000 is proposed to prevent disintermediation of commercial banks. Legally, the digital pound is defined as legal tender. As of 2023, the design consultation has been completed with full-scale application expected before 2030. The Jasper project by the Bank of Canada is known for prioritizing technology. 1. Breakthroughs in cross-border settlement. In partnership with the Monetary Authority of Singapore, it has built a real-time cross-CBDC exchange system that reduced settlement times from 2-3 days to just 90 seconds. It also created a multi-currency clearing pool, allowing institutions to pledge their domestic CBDC as collateral to generate cross-border payment instruments. 2. Retail CBDC resilience testing. For retail use cases, the Bank of Canada conducted tests in the Arctic Circle to verify the feasibility of chip card payments in environments without internet or electricity. It also became the first in the world to deploy a CBDC prototype using quantum-resistant algorithms, specifically Crystal's Kyber. Currently, technology verification has been completed, and the policy framework is being formulated. Finally, let's take a step back and compare the global landscape while looking ahead to future trends. 1. Regional development characteristics. Europe focuses on safeguarding monetary sovereignty using a hybrid ledger combined with hardware wallets, with anonymity protected by legislation. The United States prioritizes the stability of its financial system, concentrating on high-performance wholesale networks, while Congress holds authority over transaction traceability. The United Kingdom emphasizes innovation in the payments ecosystem, creating a core versus service separation model and implementing tiered data access. Canada aims to stay at the cutting edge of technology by developing cross-border DLT protocol stacks and applying zero-knowledge proof encryption. 2. 3 major emerging trends. 1. Differentiate development paths. These reflect distinct philosophies of financial governance. The euro emphasizes privacy, the dollar focuses on risk control, the pound fosters ecosystem innovation, and Canada advances technological leadership. Wholesale first approach. With the exception of China, Western central banks are prioritizing wholesale CBDC to enhance interbank clearing and settlement. 3. Cross-border interoperability. Multilateral digital currency bridges. For example, M-Bridge linking 10 central banks have become a new infrastructure standard. Today, we've systematically explored the current state of CBDC development across Europe and North America. Through our analysis of the European Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and the Bank of Canada, we can see that a successful CBDC must achieve a triangular balance: technological efficiency, public trust, and financial stability. I hope that through today's session, you've not only learned the core progress and differences among these CBDCs, but also gained insight into the strategic logic and future trajectory behind them. Finally, please complete the following exercise. See you next time.